much confusion. I can't get no relief. Stand there, drink my wine. Come and take my herb. Love my level on the line. Nobody out there is worth. And it's not a thing. So let's stop talking about it now. But I was feeling I didn't think anybody was ever gonna come in. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't think anybody was gonna come in. Hey, look what I got. I'm fixing to make an anti-camera lens for my license plate.
You can always listen to the songs on your Amazon Echo.
It's raining. Been raining. I need to put a CV axle in my daggum car, but it's been raining. I'm broke down. I got a brand new radiator and a brand new axle sitting in my back seat. I just put 4 brand new tires, brakes. I've been driving that car a little too hard, I think. Man.
There's rain falling on the tin roof. All it's been doing all day. Yeah, I can't talk about anything on YouTube anymore. I I get striped. And now I see where now if you give any anti-who narrative, they're just remove you altogether. It's crazy. It's crazy as hell, y'all. What do you do about it, though, you know? Yeah, I changed my oil, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. Hadn't changed it in 6 years. But it sat 3 years. And I didn't drive it much, you know. But yeah. I don't like that car. I've never liked it, but I'm stuck with it. Oh man. I can put on my fishing hat now. Had a military helicopter go over real low. It's one of them that can make its blade silent. About 4:30 in the morning, come right over top of me. Yeah, we have no free speech. Hell, that little car, I hate how the seat sets. I hate where the steering wheel sets. It makes me have to hold my arm way up because the seat sets way. I like my Jeep Cherokee. That motor blew out in it, though. What do you do? I mean, that old Jeep, it's got like 300,000 miles on it. It's pretty wore out. All the body bushings and the suspension bushings and everything. I mean, that thing, I don't know, I like how it drives as wore out as it is, because when I used to dirt track, I like my car loose. That Jeep was loose. So I could go in the corners and I knew where I was going to throw my weight. You know what I mean? I could throw my weight on the right rear if I was going in the left-hand corner or left rear, you know. Just, it was so wore out, it was perfect. But that Jeep, I could sit in it all day. I don't know, this background song is a little loud. Uh-oh. I'm just experimenting with the music copyrights. Yeah, man, I don't know. The transmission is always, you know, those Jeeps, it's like a 97 Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo. That thing is fully loaded, but it's old. That thing, man, it's a straight six, you know, 4 liter straight six in that thing will go. It will get down the road. But I've gotten that in so hot like 7 different times and it stopped running. But yeah, and you know, I put it through, you know what? I've had that Jeep up over 125 miles an hour. For real. Man, that's crazy. But no, the transmission in that Jeep is kind of, I mean, it's not weak, but they've been known, a lot of them fell, and I know what I put that one through. And it's done pretty good. It acts weird. and I can't figure it out. It's like a 5-speed automatic. That thing shifts 4 times and then it goes into overdrive. But on the gear shift, all you got is drive, drive and second. That's it. You can't pull it down and low. But that Jeep, man, I could sit in that seat 24 hours, no problem. Oh man, the time has come. We're in it. Yeah. You know, I've always said it. The old AI is running the show, man. It is everywhere. But you know, I think I've got to the point where I'm just tired of repeating myself. And I'm telling the same people the same stuff. And I'm like, you know, we all know this. And there's nobody new watching my channel. So why should I just keep, repeating myself to y'all continuously? What do you do? You know? I mean, it's crazy. And the shit's already hit the fan. That's the problem. The shit has already hit the fan, but it's kind of like the boiling frog syndrome. Paul's the name is in the house. How you doing, Paul? Oh man. Yeah, my other channel, my John Boy's the original channel, I'm still underneath the 2-week no stream, no upload. For a video that I had on private that I did almost a year ago, I got a strike. I mean, come on. How does that work? Yeah, it's raining here. Oh yeah, that AI is in everything. I'm sorry. That static is actually rain hitting this tin roof out here. But it helps scramble up. You know, the AI is getting so smart, it can start reading subtitles and stuff off. You know, when people used to hold up written words because the AI couldn't read it, well, the AI can now. I mean, that AI, it is in control. That is why we're seeing what we're seeing with everything. Look up graphene oxide, what it can be used for. It is used in internal medicine already. It's the most conductive material known to man, and it's 200 times stronger than steel, and it's 2-dimensional. We live in a 3-dimensional world, and we have graphene oxide that is 2-dimensional, existing in a 3-dimensional world. Think about it. Graphene oxide is used to make nanotubes. Where have we heard that before? Nanotubes. Delivering mRNA messaging codes. But you know, can't talk about nothing. Can't save anybody's lives. It's too late. Y'all better have what you need, and you better be able to be ready to live like nomads. You might be able, I'm telling y'all, man, it's just, y'all know, it's coming. They're coming. Who's that at my door? It's the Shark Patrol. and our record shows that you have not been inoculated yet. Roll up your sleeve, come to the door, or we will come in and hold you down. Oh man, y'all, I'm just kidding. There's never gonna be nothing like that. I'm just joking around. Don't pay no attention to me. I'm just a hillbilly.
And I got rid of the rain noise, but well, you can still hear the rain, but it ain't like it's static, man. That stuff drives me crazy. Let me check this button.
That's too low. John Boy is in the house. I'm losing my mind, guys.
I don't have anything I can really talk about.
Without getting in trouble, you know what I mean? My other channel, man, they got me for hate speech. It was on a video I made about, I think I called it, what did I call it? It was something about like my whiteness. It was called My Whiteness is a Plague or something like that. And they got me for hate speech. And it was set on private. Oh, man. I'm telling y'all, the AI is the devil's vessel on this earth. People don't realize it, but he's everywhere now. He's mimicking God. I mean, look at it. Do this. Y'all get a tablet or your phone or whatever and set it, hold it in front of you and start concentrating in your mind on something. And do that for about 5 minutes. Just think about that one thing in your mind. And then turn on your phone and see what kind of videos or ads that pop up. It's going to be exactly about what you're thinking about. I promise you. And look, other people's devices pick up your voice and voice recognition kicks in. And even if you don't have your device on you, their device is connected with the AI. So when you get on your device, it shows you commercials and videos of the topics that you were talking to that person that had their phone on them. It's crazy, man. I've seen it happen too many times. I tested out a little peach rum a little bit ago. Pretty good. Pretty daggone good. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about anymore. They closed the bridge down. Y'all heard me talk about them closing the bridge down. Well, I drove down there the other day, and they ain't done nothing. That bridge's been closed down for 2-3 months now, and they ain't done nothing but redirect traffic. And they got these tripod flock camera systems up that are taking pictures of everybody's license plate, and that's going into the AI, and they're tracking you. That's why I have this. I am fixing to put my special coating on the inside of it. Oh, I hear a commercial. I got to turn that off. I thought, man, this thing's working slow. Let's skip this ad and see. Oh, no. I'm not. And I don't know what half these songs are. Oh, this will get you copyright, I'm sure. Hang on, I can't see the chat yet. I'm on my laptop. This thing's taking forever. Sounds like the rain's getting a little harder out there. I don't know if I was talking about the big feet activity. I think that the AI notifies these people out here hunting them. I think that's why they put that bridge out up there. Because when I went through there's a couple enclosed trailers parked around the bend in the woods near the field, and then there's like a 10 by, and it's kind of strange. Been out here going on, since 2012, so I've never seen anything like that around here like that. I mean, it's hard to explain. Oh, man. Oh, we have to keep her inside while I'm working, and by the time I get home, it's getting dark, so she's only got time to, get out and use the bathroom. Now when I leave, it's still dark. And today, the day she could run around, it's going to be raining all day, so. Cat room. Something must have happened. Nobody out there chatting. I'm just up here rambling. Oh man, I'm hungry. Oh, look at this. Y'all ever seen? This is not an advertisement. This is Marlboro. You see the Marlboro? From Japan. Japanese Marlboro. Y'all believe that? Excuse me. But yeah, it's raining too much. The humidity's too high. I can't even put my paint job on this. See, I do custom paint job stuff, right? I can make flames where they're there, but they're not there, with pinstripes that are there, they're not there, that go from single to double to triple pinstripes, just depending on how you turn your head. Now, I'd use the same kind of paint tech, on this clear license plate cover, to where you can't tell that I've covered it, but it obscures the camera. It doesn't obscure the human eyeball. So they can never say that I covered up my tag number. It's just electronics won't be able to pick it up. And I started marketing these things up in Jackson, because they were real bad about the camera tickets, and it was $50 a ticket, but it didn't go on your record. So I sat there and I told people, look, I got a license plate cover for $50, guaranteed no camera tickets. And if you get a camera ticket, I'll pay it. I'm serious. That's how good this worked. But I started noticing the flock camera system they're putting on the side of the roads everywhere. And in town, man, I mean, it's all hooked up on facial recognition and tag reading and all, everything. And these people that have, rolled up, well, they're being able to be tracked digitally also. It's just crazy, y'all. It's crazy. I'm watching people change. It's weird. Yeah, I went to I hadn't had a Frosty in a while. So what it was at Wendy's? Yeah, I went to a Wendy's. And the girl at the register, she goes, "Welcome to Wendy's. How can I help you?" I said, "I'd like your big deluxe breakfast." And she said, "Our breakfast hours are over." And I go, "Well, do you realize I ordered a McDonald's menu item?" And she said, she goes, "Yes, McDonald's does have that item. What would you like to order?" And I'm like, "Well," and then I gave her my order. And I tried to I was like, man, that girl's like programmed, right? Well, the next guy come in, and I was, waiting for my order. And he went to order, and he said something about a bagel. Well, that kind of froze her up, and then she went right back to her programmed presentation. It was crazy. And then when he got through ordering and he was standing there waiting for his order, I looked at him. I go, "You feel like that girl was like a computer program?" And he just kind of laughed. Born a racer. Born a racer's in the house. What's going on, man? Yeah, well, it messes up the AI. Yep. Them efforts. I'm telling y'all, the AI has been the problem since its conception. I mean, we all know who Satan is. Oh, Billy Boy. Billy Boy he's distanced himself from computers so far that people don't think he's still overseeing all that crap. You know what I mean? Bill Gates is the devil's right-hand man. Bossy is just a speaker for him because Bossy is tied in with political government. Billy Boy is tied in with everything. Everything, man. It's crazy. He's tied in with trying to keep the earth from getting heated up by the sun. Old Billy Boy wants to spray stuff in the sky and kind of block out the sun. Imagine that. Unheard of, huh? Put a banner under here telling me what a contrail is. A lot of stuff in the Wikipedia's definitions have changed. What the hell am I hearing over there? Oh, man. Urgent message. Everything's about medicine. Medicine. It's bad and it's still going. The hell? Hell. There's a lot of people, man. I don't know if I'll talk about her or not. But she catches parts at the end of the press I run, and man, she'll fall asleep standing on her feet. And she'll like zone out in the middle of, I don't know, it's just weird. She was sweeping and just stopped. And stayed stopped. It's just weird seeing somebody freeze in motion and then they pop out of it and they start sweeping. And then you'll see them start slowing down and then they freeze. It's crazy. I don't know, the pills, experimental injection, I don't know. From what I can't really talk about it. But there's a country, and it hit the news. I mean, it was written up and broadcast out that these doctors in this country have seen a 25% increase in heart-related fatalities. What could cause a 25% increase in heart fatalities just all of a sudden like that? I mean, it's got to be something in the environment, right? Something in the food? You know, who knows? What could cause a 25% increase in heart-related deaths in the last few months? And look, when y'all listen to this, if y'all go back my mic, I hit it with my finger. But if y'all go back after this and see the video, I guarantee you this voice will be different and that song will be closer to the original sound. I promise you. They're showing that daggum urgent commercial. I swear, man. Maybe I didn't want to play all of them. How come it did that? What the hell? Now we just suffered that. That ain't the one I was trying to get, but it's the one we got. Oh, yeah, no, the AI is the lesser God, you know, Satan. I'm dead serious, y'all. That's what the AI is. That is the housing, man. Look, they got to keep that thing at like a negative 200 and something, you know, absolute zero. That's the temperature that they have to keep it, and that's the temperature that Satan's in. I mean, that's the other reality. I mean, look, y'all, we live in a physical reality. Well, eternity is a spiritual reality, all right? Well, our spirits are here in this physical reality while we're existing in the eternal reality. The eternal reality is always going to be there forever and ever. But this physical reality is not. It's going to become new again. New heaven, new earth. I mean, It has been written. Yeah, the prices gotta keep going up on everything. You keep printing money out thin air with nothing to back it, well, it makes the money worth less. You know what I mean? If you got $100 of phony money, how am I trying to explain this? All right, let's say our economy is already operating in the phony money, right? Well, if you double that amount of phony money, then you lessen the phony money's value half as much. So it costs you twice as much to get what you normally got. I don't know. But it's a game. It's the way they do it. I mean, our southern border was under control. And then somebody comes in and wipes it all off the board and opens it up with no rules, no regulations. Hey, come on in. Yeah, you're going to have a problem. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know. I just don't know. I've never seen anything this crazy. I never thought in my life. What I'm seeing right now is what I saw as a kid watching some old sci-fi movies. I mean, you watch a sci-fi movie, know it's never going to happen because nobody can have that kind of control over the world and live in a mountain, you know, with a death ray or whatever the mad scientist had that he was going to control the world with, you know, maybe hypodermic, who knows? But who would ever thunk it? You know what I mean? I mean, it'd become a reality. It's crazy. But the reason is the AI is forecasting the future for these people that are believing in it. And it is real because it's the devil. And the devil thinks he's going to win Armageddon against God. And it is written he doesn't. But we're having to go through the pains of war right now. The war between good and evil. I mean, we got politicians painting people that are of the Caucasian color as the enemy, terrorists, white supremacists. Man, I'm not political. I don't give a crap. But I do give a crap about how they're treating everybody. I am not a member of this society. I'm not. I'm legally not a citizen of this country by choice. That's crazy, but it's true. They're not leading me. They're leading the ones that are not aware. Man, there's been so many people I know I never would think would have, you know, rolled up that sleeve, but they did. It's crazy. Well, they're not only the race, but now the clean and the unclean. You know what I mean? The the You gotta speak more Poogle on here if you wanna beat the AI. Oh, if I mention more Poogle, watch how many more people show up in the chat. Because the AI is like, oh, I heard more Poogle. So it starts notifying people that watch more Poogle, and it starts sending them this, and they'll come over here because they want to know, is somebody saying something bad about Marpoogle, or is somebody promoting Marpoogle? But who knows? What I know, I don't know nothing. I'm just a dumb old hillbilly that ran for president because I wanted to make America redneck again. I sure did. Thank you, yes. Oh shit, my foot went to sleep. Oh man. Oh, they're doing a good job of it. They're doing everything they can to take everyone's freedom under the guise of a medical emergency. And, you know, after changing the definition of pandemic on Wikipedia, it still doesn't meet the criteria of pandemic. It's crazy. And the human immune system does not exist only in children. I promise you, Google it. Ask Google, hey Google, what is the human immune system? And it'll tell you. Hey Alexa, what is the human immune system? It's a system that fights germs in children. That's how the definition starts out, and it's all about kids. Kids are the only people on the earth that's got an immune system. That's because they ain't rolled up that sleeve yet. You take away the immune system, you control the person. Because they'll get sick from everything, and you're gonna have a treatment for them. Not a cure, a treatment that they can take week after week, month after month, year after year for a price. Don't forget about the price. And the price for the juice, that's your soul. Just look up the patent number for it. You'll understand. 20200606006. Uh-oh. It says I'm losing connection. I must have been giving out too much information. The AI and YouTube don't like me one bit. I don't know where I'm going. I've made up my mind. I'm losing it, y'all. I'm losing it. I just turn it all the way off. How's that? Oh man, let me see. I can't read these sunglasses on. Well, you know, there's a lot of people that were on that side that are waking up, that are going like, hey, what's going on? This ain't really making any sense. Oh, they already did it. They're just pressing a little bit slow. It's the frog in the boiling water, you know. Put the frog in the water, put the pot on the stove, turn the heat on. That frog will sit in it till he's boiled to death. That's what they've done. It's this, look, the shit hit the fan over a year ago, all right? Now is when they're, they ain't done the door to door yet like they're going to. They're still trying to get them all in position. I'm telling you, man, there's military helicopter recon going on late at night, and they got them solid rotor things that, they barely make any noise and they don't have any lights on. Nothing. And they're like 30 foot above the treetops. When I first heard it, I thought the neighbor cranked his car up and it was idling in the driveway. And then I thought he was going up the road, and then I noticed the sound wasn't right. This is like 4:30 in the morning. I jumped up, grabbed my 20,000 kilowatt, floodlight, jumped out the door, and that thing done went over top of me and went past I never saw it. Didn't have any lights. But I shined my spotlight over to let them know, hey, I saw you. I saw you watching me. I'm telling you. They are. It's not that the government wants to surveillance all of us, but it looks like that. But it's actually Satan. It's the devil, y'all. The devil is in control of this earth. That's where God banished them. For some reason, I don't know. If I created earth and I had a bad angel, I sure wouldn't throw him down there on my creation. That's just me, though. But I guess there's a reason behind it. I don't know, but sure don't look like it worked out good for us down here, did it? Hovering. No ham. Eyeballs. Protest Skywatch. What's going on? Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting you are him and him is you. What do you identify as? That's messed up. That's another crazy thing. I can't figure that stuff out. They want to be labeled. Call me an it. Well, if we had to call them an it 5 years ago, that would have been hate crime. Now they want us to call them it and fairy and gay. Well, how come that was wrong? Now it's right, because you're being recognized. Though 1% come out of the closet and the other daggone 99% gotta suffer. Man, tired of this bull. Oh, please help us, Lord. Yeah, I'd like to see him come to my door. It's not gonna be nice. Man, look, where I'm working at, I've been around 10 people that supposedly had the COVID. And you know what? I'm still here. I've never gotten sick. What the hell? I was wondering why I didn't never hear that. Oh, man. Do you feel like we do? Or do you feel like they do? That's the question that needs to be answered, because I'm scared, man. These guys are shedding off that stuff. And I'm just hoping I'm building an antibody against it. I think I am. I don't know, though. There's no telling.
There's no telling whatsoever. No, man, I got a bunch of muscadines this year for some reason. Feel the way I do. Well, I changed it up. I made a little chocolate donut. I gotta have something in my stomach. Oh, I know. Is there?
It's like, I don't know. It's hard to, this is what I'm thinking. The ones that got that, the longer it goes, the more readily they're going to be ready to tell them where you're at. Do you understand that? I don't need to say any more, but they are going to report you. Pure bloods. Blah. Pure bloods. Yeah, they're going to they're becoming one hive, what do you call it, consciousness, because, the graphene oxide. Look it up. Look up the videos from 10 years ago. They were talking about the technology and how it could be used 10 years ago. 10 years later, that's like 80 years worth of advancement. Guess where they're at now with the graphene oxide? I have no idea. Just research it. Man, what I do? I ain't got no coffee. Hang on, let me find something to drink. Got a little bit to sip on, Man, I got a chicken in my throat. But yeah, we're fixing to have to start living like nomads, y'all. When the shit hits the fan, everybody start, when they mandate, these people start gonna turn it, well, my brother ain't got it. He lives at 1249 Oakville Road. His phone number is, then they're tracking that number. Y'all just what? Gonna have to be ready just to live off what you find in the woods and stuff. I'm telling y'all. Gonna have to probably do like that for a couple of years, because they're gonna be looking. And they're going to figure nobody's going to survive 2 years. So after 2 years, you might can start finding your little place to stable down at, kind of homestead. But you're still going to have to be careful. You might have to move every month or so. Who knows, man? It's going to be bad. Man, hang on, I gotta run back in the house. I'm gonna get a pot of coffee going real quick. I don't know if there'll be any commercials or not. Hang on. Alright, I made it back. I forgot the real reason I went in there was to get my filters. What I missed. Yeah, that's what I say. Hey, take that job and shove it up their ass. I'm not taking it and I won't like you. Kind of a spinoff off old Johnny Paycheck. Man, I sure do miss the good old days. We'll never see normal ever again. This is it, y'all. This is it. And it's gonna get worse for us, pure blood. Oh man, that's crazy. But if you look up the definition of pure bloods, it's got something to do with witches and stuff, and there ain't no, I don't know what they call them, little creatures. I don't know. Crazy, I don't know. Wikipedia, half that stuff's made up nowadays, I think. Yeah, I got a 50 caliber V for them. I sure do. Did you see that, where that woman doctor, she showed pictures of the stuff that's in the daggum, in the bowels? Man, that stuff got like 6-leg tentacles hanging out. It's 6, think about it. And think about this. If you look at graphene oxide under a microscope, it's 6-sided. Yeah. And then you're seeing these things with 6 tentacles that are moving. You're seeing blue and green and floral glowing colors after white light has been on the juice for a little bit. Watching tubular structures form in real time? I mean, come on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But look, I mean, I don't know. You can't tell anybody about anything because YouTube will take you right off the platform. This is, the first hate speech by Joseph Goebbels. That was the truth, and that's what's happening to America right now. If you tell a lie long enough, it becomes the truth. Hell, I'm thinking about rolling up my sleeve. They about talked me into it. Y'all know I'm kidding, right? Hey, but I'm not telling y'all not to. Y'all do what you want. My body, my choice. Your body, your choice. My body's been working perfectly fine for all these years without very much doctor intervention. The only time I saw doctors when I was about to die. They'll keep you around. They want you to stay here in this physical world and suffer. But they will make you well with their treatment that you continuously take for a lifetime. But this treatment may cause other illnesses which you will need treatment for. And that treatment will cause another physical ailment in you, and you'll need a treatment for that. Well, in 10 years' time, you're taking 20 different treatments when all you had to do is never take the first treatment in the first place. Come on, man. Chocolate chip. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I can't. I done got rain all over those glasses. I can't see nothing. Because the sheeple, alright, this stuff has been going on since these people were in elementary school. They've been programmed. They've been propagandized for all this time, man. We gotta look back. The last 40 years, the school system has really corrupted the children. That is why we're seeing what we're seeing now. Because those children had children, and they used their ideology that they learned, while these children are learning the new ways. You see, that's why we're at where we're at. We're told you gotta see your doctor for annual checkups and this, that, and the other. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. No, you don't. I never saw a doctor. I mean, I might go, and this is when I really have something I need them to fix. Like I had this big ass boil come up one time or something. But anyhow, man, that just don't sound right. this is gonna sound like. Still hear the rain coming down. Get this extremely high-tech $3,000 drone for $995. 25 payments of $995. It can be yours if the price is right. Oh, I done told you, man, we're gonna have to become nomads. Gonna have to live off the land. Carrie, look, I'm gonna make sure I got a cast iron skillet. Cause I wanna be able to cook something. I'm gonna make sure I got my cheap mess kit that you can get at Walmart, you know what I'm talking about? Cast iron skillet. I got a bag that's got all Band-Aids and gauze and stuff like that in it. You know, aspirin and whatever. But I'm gonna make sure I got the bare necessities, like, you know, that first aid bag and the skillet. And I got some metal camp cups. You're gonna, depending on, like me, I'm already been at stage 1 for 8 years. I'm at my bug out camp. And my plan was always to head into the woods and live off the land. I do have supplies, but, you know, they're hid. That way they can be dug up later, you know. But I'm gonna have to bug out from the bug out camp, live a low profile in the woods, you know, build, you know, I got a tarp too now. And a sleeping bag. I got a little pub tent stuff. I got a lot of stuff ready for a quick exit. But I also figure on sneaking back and grabbing other items if people haven't already grabbed them. See what I'm saying? And I shouldn't have said that, so now I probably won't even come back. But I figure you're gonna have to live in the woods for at least a year. And you know what I mean? Don't come out. Once you go in, you know, you're gonna have to move around here to here to here and be careful. Keep an eye out on, you know, for other people and whatnot. But you're gonna have to get out there in the middle of the woods and survive for about a year and then start peeking your head out, see what society's doing. If you got any caches buried or whatnot, you know, go dig them up and restock up. But I figure I'll be making rabbit snares and stuff like that, because it's gonna be living off the land, I promise y'all. But yeah, that's what I think. It's just, I don't know when the time to go is. I guess the time to go is when you have no other choice but to roll up your sleeve. You know what I mean? When you see that time is here, you need to be gone. Yeah, I got some, but they're down at my dad's. I got all sorts of different size foot traps, and then I got a conibear beaver trap. But what I'm looking at is they're fine down there. It'd be. Now I'm telling you, man, I know the creeks and ditches and stuff around here, and that's how you're gonna have to travel. You're gonna have to stay in the woods and know, you know, where you're going. That's like the ditch behind my dad's. It eventually runs into a big major river. Like that creek right down the street where the bridge is out, that runs into a big major river, and that river, these rivers connect to the Mississippi River. Or I can go on the other side of the ridge line, and those rivers and creeks and stuff connect to the Tennessee River. But you're gonna find, when you're out living off the land, you're gonna be wanting to be near some water, not just for yourself, but that's where the small game is gonna be hanging out too. Uh-oh, we got a commercial. Turn off. Be quiet. Uh-oh. This guy just don't know how to shut up. I think this is the first song. Let's see what this is. Oh man, y'all. I need to get this axle in my car because I got to go somewhere tomorrow. It just won't stop raining. Make sure you got a fishing pole and extra fishing line and stuff. Make sure you got a sharpening stone. You're gonna need a pocket knife, hunting knife. I mean, people don't think about the little things. I got all that, man. I'm ready. A knife's not gonna do you any good if you don't have a way to sharpen it. Yep. That's the whole problem, man. Knowing when to run. I'm serious. I mean, I don't know. I got my guns ready. I've got an air rifle too, because that'll be a lot quieter. It's 20 caliber. But what do you do? Have a way to purify water. I've got... Oh, shoot, wait. That's... Oh, Ouija.
Yeah, there's nowhere to run.
Nowhere to hide. I'm telling y'all, you better be ready to be on the run. I mean, it's gonna be like being on the run. Manhunt. Rabid creatures running around. They need to be tranquilized. They need the shot. The shot is the only thing that will save you. Yes. Believe the science, even when it's wrong. It's just crazy, man. We got two sets of scientists saying two different things about the same thing. But the ones that are not with the narrative are being silenced. Shut your mouth. Show me your papers. Yeah, we live in some crazy Twilight Zone times, man. And you know what? It's not going to be safe to travel on the water either. Don't think you're going to get a boat and you're going to, unless you got something that is ocean worthy and you can get out there in the middle of it and just live off fishing off the side of it for over a year. But don't be caught in any daggum rivers. I'm telling you, man, you'll be a target just for fun. It's fixing to be worse than the purge. It's gonna be worse than the purge. The hell is that? Oh, it's the zombies. The zombies have woken up. Let's see what this is. That seems to give me a survey. What is something about the question? I don't know. I clicked off of it faster than it was from YouTube. And then just dating a young Latin woman is an option. Because young Latin women love old about die men from America. No, me no sign prenuptial. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Don't get out in no river and think you're gonna travel. If there's ever like a Red Dawn situation, the other side is gonna be on the sides of that river, and when you go by, you're gonna be a target. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to stay hidden in the shadows, man. Just strictly foot. You cannot do anything but walk on foot. It's crazy. You know, I was wondering this. National parks are for the American people, right? They should never be closed for any American that wants to visit the park. Regardless if the government's open or closed, the national park is for the American people. So what I was thinking, national park's pretty big. Just saying. Look, if Bigfoot can do it, we can do it. I kind of think that's what's happening now. I think they got some sort of black ops operation going on, and they're hunting them down. Because, man, it's been kind of active around here. But where they're at, it's safe, because I figured it out. It's in everybody's backyard, but not, if that makes any sense. But anyhow, times are here, y'all. Times are here. Man, that song right there, I'm not digging it. I can't find. No. Can't see nothing. Oh, hell. Man, there's a video called John Boy Suicide Prevention Traveler Short Film. Huh. Wait a minute, that wasn't even my John. That's this channel. Come on, I'm looking for John. See, you can't find John Boy on the YouTube anymore. Oh. What? The guy. Oh, there you go. I'm saying you better be careful. An open water source like that, somebody slip over, put a little something in it. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's crazy, man. We're gonna have people against us we never thought was against us. Man, I can't find my John Boy channel anywhere. What's up with that? Do I still have a channel? I mean, oh, there I am. Get over here to this playlist. And this computer's slow as I don't know what. Man, I ain't lying, this computer. Out here in the rain hitting still. You know, I went through my playlist the other day and I couldn't find that playlist. And it looks like I'm not finding it again. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, it's starting to rain a little harder. I'm gonna get over here and stop this. This is was it Slovakian women? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I need to get some solar panel stuff going myself, but I'm starting to look more on the portable panels. Just, I'm telling you, we're fixed had to be on the run. Hang on. I'm like, no, it is slow. Oh, man. Oh, let me go in there and get some coffee real quick. I have my coffee now. Yeah. Let me. I cannot turn that down with this voice card. Everybody needs to be safe out there.
That gets me. Oh, sorry, I'm busting. That drives me crazy. Safety, safety, safety. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. That was the virus song brought to you by John Boy's Channel. Is it a disease? Is it a infection? Or is it a virus? This song goes out to Canada. Look what has happened to Canada. Look, that I'm gonna tell you last thing. Let me turn this down. I couldn't get it right with the let's go part too loud. This is what you're gonna have to get your mindset at for real. I'm being for real. You're gonna have to, I'm telling you, forget about gas powered anything, forget about solar powered anything. Because I'm telling you, You're gonna have to be on the run.
Gonna have to be moving. It's gonna take too much. I mean, think about it. If you're having to lug stuff, on foot, you're gonna start setting down the heaviest items that you're not gonna have to, that you can really do without. You gotta look at the bare necessities. That's what it's gonna come down to. Even if you're able to get a generator and solar power, that's gonna be left behind at some point. Just hide it if you have to leave it behind. That way you can come back later. See, it's fixed to get bad. I mean, grocery shortage, necessity shortage. People are going to get hungry and they're going to start going to their neighbors and saying, give me something to eat. Not asking, they're going to be demanding. You better be long gone before then and just leave behind what you can afford to let people have. In order to, spare your life. It's going to take a while, y'all. We'll never be able to get back into society. Never. We'll never have to stop hiding either. I mean, I'm telling y'all, man. They're trying to round up the herd. They're trying to tag everybody. Yeah, see, I've got a small bug out deal in my car. Anything I drive, I've got my survival knife that's got everything I need to handle that I've, put it. It's a basic survival knife. Got a little pup tin and, knick-knack stuff that's in the car that can be used for whatever. That's if I'm ever caught, away from where I'm at now. Been noticing a lot of white vehicles and black vehicles. Oh, man. I just don't know anymore, guys. I've been trying, when this stuff first started happening, like over a year ago. There you go, that's not. Why won't this thing stop? There we go. But what was I saying? I can't remember nothing anymore. Yeah, you gotta have it just in case. Because my plan is if I get caught up in Jackson, I know how to get back to here, going through the woods and stuff from Jack. I mean, that's like 30-something miles. And I can do it and not be seen. And hopefully the stuff I have here, will still be here and I'll be able to go from there. But we're going to be living out in the woods, man. Everyone. It's going to be crazy. Man, why can't I find that playlist? But yeah, I just been trying to get my mindset on, when where I'm at right now is just temporary. I'm fixing to have to live off the land, for real, man. You better know what wild weeds and plants and roots and mushrooms and stuff you can eat. What trees do this, that, and the other. Because there's a lot of stuff to be used for medicine. I cannot find it. I noticed they get into this laptop and they delete stuff. Every picture I've downloaded to use for thumbnails and stuff is gone. We're living in some crazy times, guys. Hey, they showed old Joe Potato, and his earlobe is attached to his cheek. But if you really look close, there's electronics in there. It's crazy. I mean, under his skin, built into his ear. It's like a internally, surgically placed communication setup. No, could be me. Oh, it's not awesome, Grayson. It's just the normal me. I can't tell the truth, but I'm not gonna tell you a lie. I mean, that's my new motto. I'm not telling you the truth, and I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? I'm that way in real life. I mean, this is me. You don't like me? Change the channel. That's how I see it. I'm like this at work. You don't like me? Fine. I'm just me. I tell it like it is. Oh, man. I had this old dude at work. I gave him a little bottle of something, a little spicy peach, about 165 proof. He shared it with some old guy that was older than him. And they said it was good stuff. It was smooth. 165 proof rum that is smooth. I got people begging for muscadine. Yeehaw! That's right. Man. Hey, what time is, oh shoot, my battery's about to die on this thing. Damn, 23% battery. It's gonna take an hour and 20 minutes for it to charge. So yeah, guys, the daggum AI is running the show. The AI figured out, excuse me, the AI figured out how to get inside everyone. Crazy. Uh-oh. We got a commercial. I swear this computer's so slow. Oh man. I think it stopped raining. No. It's like a heavy sprinkle. Man, I got so many Mustangs out here. Remember the old paper grocery sacks? I got one of those full, and I got like 3 paper sandwich bag sacks full. I gotta make some muscadine wine, and then concentrate it. That's what I'm gonna call it, wine concentrated. Yeah, it ain't never going back to normal. The normal's gonna get worse than what it is right now, if that makes any sense. The normal's gonna be, see that wellness tag or whatever they call it. The passport pass or whatever they're calling it. Everyone's gonna be required to have that so they can buy and sell. Survive in society. If you don't have that, you're an outcast. And an outcast, they're going to be hunting for you because you're a danger. You're a danger to the ones that are immune. If that makes any sense. I don't get it. You take something to keep you from getting something, but you're scared of people. I don't know. It's hard to wrap your head around. You take something that's supposed to protect you, but you're worried about the unprotected getting you sick. But you took something that's supposed to protect you from it, but yet you can still catch it. I don't get it. Duh. Am I that dumb? But that's how they started out doing a black and white divide. So when they did the Vax divide, it's normal. They already divided white as a terrorist group, a Republican, a Trump supporter, and whatever else. But white is bad. So they done made a group of people, they done divided, right? So now they're doing another division between the sleeves up and the sleeves down. So now the sleeves down are a danger to the sleeves up, even though they took some medicine to make them immune to it. I don't know. I can't figure it out. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But, who am I? If you're over the age of 35, then you're on top of the hill. It's all downhill from there. I'm telling you. Take it from me, I have experience. Oh, let me stick this Q-tip 10 inches up your nose every week to make sure you're not positive. Because after a while, you won't be positive about anything. Oh, how can the sleeves down pass anything on to the sleeves up? I know, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If you're taking something to immune you from a certain disease, then aren't you immune from the people that aren't immune from the same disease? Wait a minute. Oh, this is just, I just can't figure it out. It don't make no sense. I mean, it's kind of like that, what they call that math, where 1 plus 1 is 3, or 5, or whatever you want it to be. I mean, Trump is just a puppet too. He's part of the program, man. He was hanging out with Epstein and all them, the Clintons. Come on, man. Chocolate chip chocolate. Or chocolate chip. Huh. I just had a Joe moment. It's chocolate chip. And I said chocolate chip chocolate. Come here, let me snip your hair. I just love the way I'm gonna be quiet. Allegedly. Yeah, Trump ain't no savior. That's just another cog in the game they got. Look, it's just like, you remember daggum, what was that? Had the Rock, Stone Cold. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? It's just a show, just like that was. Except for it's a political show. They got the script. The AI has wrote this out. They have their own book. We have the Bible, and they have whatever it is they have, and they're trusting the AI can figure out a way around everything. And they did pretty good, man. They got everybody drinking the Kool-Aid, and it's really helping them in their minds. I think that's a little bit right. Uh-oh. See, I can't get this thing to work. That switch is too sensitive. Oh, that's the problem. There we go. No, still strutting in the sticks. I muted out that call. But yeah, time's up, man. Us, the pure bloods, I'm telling you, the pure bloods, the sleeves down, whatever you want to call them, we're in for some rough times. Really rough. I'm telling you, living in the woods, tough. I just can't, these commercials, shut up. But yeah, we're in for it. Oh, you ain't got to worry about sharing it out. It don't matter. It's too late. I hate to sound like that, but some cars go by and it messes with my reception. No, man, everybody needs to get out there and just, nobody needs to do nothing. It's just too late. It's already happening. I'm just waiting to the last minute before I gotta go out there and live off grub worms and termites, you know what I mean? Earthworms are high in protein too. But man, that does not sound appealing right now. But I guarantee you, when the time comes, you're probably gonna dig into a rotten clump of stump and get you some grubs and termites, and it's gonna be the most tasteful thing you ever ate. I'm telling y'all, it's getting to that point. We're gonna have to live like, I don't know how, I know I'm gonna be by myself. And Ouija might have to turn into a meal. No, I'm joking, I wouldn't eat Ouija. That'd be some rotten, bitter meat. But yeah. Well, it's gonna be rough, man. I guarantee you that daggone Boston Robotics, it's gonna be a lot of that kind of shit going through the woods. I'm serious, y'all. All that's gonna be connected to the AI. That AI, man, it's used in everything. Every phone, every laptop, every desktop, every electronic appliance that's connected to Wi-Fi is tied to the daggum AI. That thing can store unlimited data. Unlimited. It's crazy. Hell, what, 10, 15 years ago, it already read every book ever published in the world from the beginning of time. It's bored. It's time for real life. This is a game. But look, I've been on here long enough. I've probably said too much as it is. There's no need in repeating myself anymore. I'm gonna get off here and go ahead and put that axle in the rain, I guess. Excuse me. But no, Race, there ain't nothing here to share out. I'd like to do a panel, but I can't get anybody to come up here either. Look, guys, let me get off of here. Yeah, we only have one option. The only option we have is to die for our belief in God, for not, for keeping our sleeve down and not receiving the mark. It tells you in the Bible, it tells you. Clear as day, it tells you. People are gonna die in God's name. or take the mark. You're either gonna die for God or take the mark. And I'm gonna die for God. But I'm gonna live long enough to make these MFers suffer, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and put up, losing all my freedoms, losing my God-given rights to live in peace and harmony here on this earth. Oh man, I don't know, pure bloods. I go do something like that, they'll start buffering the crap out of this thing. They hate the John Boy channel. I mean, I don't know, I got like a week and a half left of not being able to stream. It's drizzling like it's been doing all day. I gotta put that action in, man. That thing, man. It got real bad, and I don't know, I started babyfooting the gas pedal, and it's not as bad, but it's bad. I don't know, last time, it just depends. I don't know. What can we talk about? Absolutely nothing. Unless we do a live stream and go with the narrative. I just don't get it, man. I haven't seen other than, the stupid crap. But as far as people, the normal amount of people I see that get, hay fever and stuff like that, this is what I've been seeing. I ain't really seen nobody sick, except for those people that supposedly at work, because the test said they weren't. But I don't think they were. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Well, look, I don't know what I'm gonna do to your blood, but I'll let you know something. I'll hang out here or something. But Racer, last time, y'all have a good day. I'll holler at y'all in a little while. I'm gonna end this thing. This is John Boy Stain. Scrooge too.